It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. Toronto find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Aaron Nola gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season, and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Nola has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
A ball and a strike now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Harper, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
So digging in now, Randall Grichuk, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's inside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. There's a high pop-up. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-1. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
There's a swing and a
What's
high
up, man? Great
pop-up.
win against
McGuire
the Falcons
has a
in
play.
Madden. Great seeing another
He's got
stream
it
in
one away.
Phillies.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first
I
pitch
hope
to him.
baseball comes back soon.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, hopefully things will get squared away. They'll bring back the leads.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Watching this makes me miss it, hoping
back
for a
with the
big
cut
jump and
fastball
finally
for
made
strike 3
playoffs
called,
for
and there are
Phillies.
2
It's
down.
been since what, 2012?
batting fifth,
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
It's been a while for us.
Ryu looks in. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. McKinney giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Reese McGuire. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
So 1 away in the Toronto third, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate now, Hyunjin Ryu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Up next will be Nick Williams. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
You can see the sweat on his neck.
Chase Anderson comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Chase Anderson.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Two balls, two strikes to Nick Williams. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. And in steps Scott Kingery, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are two away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First offering on its way. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Swung on and missed.
Roy Halladay was the man.
Yes, Roy Halladay was definitely a Hall of Famer. He's the GOAT. Roy Halladay. Yeah.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Good man.
Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. Still 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Liner towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Williams is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball left in.
Tellez, base runner at first with one out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch, breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having
very good at bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see running.
Shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 0-2 home. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And it's fouled away. Now the pitch.
Ball. Nope, outside.
Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. McKinney's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, number 10.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's kicked out.
I don't know what's going on with my mic. Something's wrong with my mic. Cool T Joe, welcome to the stream. Cool T Joe Net.
The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Yeah, what about the rain delay?
Swing and he pops him up. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and there's one down now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
The Phillies blooper right there. Oh, man. He still got it. Still got it.
Joe Pennick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
In hitting for Toronto, number 2, Joe Pennick.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Yeah, I gotta break the scoreless game.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side.
Let it go. That's good.
Foul.
Let it go. Yeah, it's been a scoreless game all game, but yeah, I hope it's not Toronto.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gregorius shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we still have no score. Thomas Pannone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
All right, now we got a shot.
Number 45.
Hopefully we can be the one to get on the board first. That was a heck of a play.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box, Nick Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Philadelphia, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And there goes the combined no-hitter. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Jay Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
see the NHL come back. I want to see the Stanley Cup playoffs and what the Flyers are going to do.
Fouled off.
I definitely think the Flyers were the best team this year. Well, they said it was the second best under the Nationals. So,
here comes the 0-1.
the Flyers were the second best under the Nationals. Hopefully the NHL come back. But the NBA, well, I don't know.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
That was the hurt pitch. Leave that.
The batter,
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Still no score.
Okay, I gotta figure out what pitcher am I going to get. I'm going my man Hepfield. I think we're going to win the 7th inning. Okay, so I'm going to go with Hepfield or we're going to Robertson.
David Robertson comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
The Flyers were going to win it, man. The Flyers was better than most of the teams in the league.
7th inning ready to roll. Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. Last time through was a base hit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Ground ball right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Williams. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He's trying to hit it deep.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
You got to take him out, Joe.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
I'm going to pull this guy out, man. If he does that one more time, I'm pulling him out. I don't care if he does one thing. If he does that one more time, I'm pulling him out.
From the stretch. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Next year, or will it continue next year and start where we left off this year? That should have been an Astro. So instead
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
I would say that it would be good to see the Flyers continue, NHL continue, and they do play.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And a relay home, and it's in time to get him. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Sam Gaviglio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Somewhere around there.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
0-2.
Hard hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Reese Hoskins. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 1-0. Ready once again, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Reese McGuire, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. David Robertson gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. Billy McKinney, no balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Justin Miller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Jansen will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didi Gregorius is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Skied into straightaway right. Gritchett is underneath this one. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Stepping in, Nick Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
At the plate, Scott Kingery, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A little low. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Runner goes for second. Hopped up. Hoskins is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A runner on first with 2 away. That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. High in the air out to center field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, but they're up 1-0. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Hector Neris will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Drilled on the ground to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Gene Segura standing in. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch is popped up. Jansen over to his left, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 misses down below the knee.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a little blooper to center. McKinney coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grichuk is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 3. Bryce Harper.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no fault.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. High in the air down the right field line. Grichuk will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Thomas Pannone gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Blue Jays broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 1-0. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-0. The Washington Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-1. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-2. The Dodgers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 10-2. The San Francisco Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-1. Luke Voit was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 8-2. Darwinzon Hernandez earned his first career big league win on the mound, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 2-1. The Chicago White Sox took down the visiting Mariners 3-2. Ivan Nova got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 5-1. The Tribe sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-1. The A's totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-4. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.